Alright you guys, I found the perfect Rocket Raccoon game to spectate. I'm super excited about this because I haven't watched it yet, but I saw in the stats before this that he does a lot of damage as Raccoon, which is not typical because a lot of Raccoons will just not even fire once and just spam heal the whole game and they'll just win that way. But I'm really curious to see a Rocket Raccoon who actually gets away with doing a lot of damage and heals at the same time. And carries the game. And also the other thing about this game that made me click on it is that it's not a super stomp game, you know. It seemed like a pretty back and forth game. So let's get into it. I have been playing a lot of Raccoon lately and trying to figure out what's the best way to take a 1-star difficulty champion and really laser in on making it the best champion you can be. You know, even though a champion might be easy to play, doesn't mean that it can't be difficult to master, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where I'm at with Raccoon. So let's get into it here. Get into the pick band here. Okay, so the Hella Band coming out, and we got the Luna Snow. Nothing crazy there. Both of those ults are just too annoying to deal with. And the Panther and the Hulk coming out as well. Even with the Hulk nerf, still banning the Hulk there. And you'll see we do have 2 Raccoons in this game, which is going to make it just a little bit even extra spicy. We can just skip through this. Oh my gosh, where's my mouse? There we go. Let's back up here. Okay. I'm just going to turn on the sound here real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, here we go. So they're defending on the Yeek distro. Okay, so yeah. Get ready to lock and overload. I'm extra lethal. So his revive station is in, yeah, to the room on the left. Just a little note there. It's really well hidden back there. A lot of times I'll put it in kind of this little corner here where the round part meets the wall, but I mean, I guess, see, in this case right here, that wouldn't even be safe enough because they're still pushing it here. No one has died yet, so they could easily just shoot that down. So, I mean, yeah, worth it to put it in a safer place. So that's something I will take into consideration.
Dr. Strange is gone?
And let's see, so we're just getting started, but he has shot a few times here. But, you know, his team's taking a lot of damage, so it makes sense that he is prioritizing heals.
This is real fun.
Sorry to keep pausing it, but another thing that I'm going to be paying attention to for us is the use of his 2 jets. You know, he gets 2 if you don't know. You can use 2 at a time and then they recharge back to 2. You know, obviously it's usually a good idea to keep at least 1 for escapes, especially during when the enemy has ults charged up and you know that there's things like a Moon Knight ult or you know, a big fish that could be thrown out to you to eliminate the team. Anyways, just keep one of those dashes so you could get away. Yeah, okay, let's go. Getting aggressive here.
Feel the wrath of the goddess. This is real fire.
Okay, pops the ult.
Aren't you just my way? Good medicine. That's me.
Okay.
By the eye of
Oh, he decides to. Nice. Nice.
Disappear!
I do that a lot too. Oh. Using rockets. Okay, so he dies there. Let's just see real quick.
Disappear!
Yeah, he uses the rocket to chase down for the kill. You can pick off a lot of kills with that quick gap closer that they may not expect, and then all of a sudden it's so easy to land your shots with that like machine gun, right, that he has, and you can finish off close combats like that pretty easily. But let's see here. All right, so he joins the team. Taking the high ground. One thing about the high ground, though, for anybody but healers in particular, when you're trying to heal your allies that are directly below you, like a floor below you, it's really hard sometimes to be at the very edge. Otherwise, you'll just shoot the edge of the floor, you know?
This is real firepower! This is real firepower!
The world! I'll get you next
Ready
time.
for a boost? I'm fucking
Nice. Oh, the rocket, 1 vs. 1. I would have really liked if he just chased that down there. So,
You stop them in their tracks.
yeah, it's only got, you know, under 1,000 damage here right now. And his healing's lower as well than the other healer on his team, but, you know, there's no way to calculate on this graph the amped damage benefit he's getting from things like his ult, and also where is the numeric value of the revives that he's getting off, you know, from his revives. You can't see that really, you can't see that on his score, so that's unfortunate. I think the game still might calculate that though, somehow, when it comes to calculating MVP at the end of the game, because there have been many games where my damage was lower as Rocket. My damage is really low, I didn't have as many kills or assists, but I'm still getting MVP, and I think it's maybe because it's considering the revives I'm doing and maybe the damage output amped from my ult, you know. If anyone knows for sure if the game calculates things like that, please let me know in the comments. I'm actually deadly curious about that.
By the eye of Agamotto!
I'll patch you up. Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Fear Magneto!
I made fun of her, but she was a good friend.
Down to 30 seconds.
He tried to heal himself up behind the pillar, but he got picked off from
There's still
behind,
a chance to
unfortunately.
stop them.
But I like where he was going with that 1 vs. 1.
Back!
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
This is a nice spot.
That'll feel ready again.
I'll patch you up.
Oh, I need assistance.
I am strengthened for battle.
So cold. Better stop that vehicle.
So long, turret.
This is real!
Okay, so he pops the ult with the additional damage. Curious if he decides to use that damage amp for himself at all.
I'll get you next time.
Okay. Obviously he's got to heal that up there because they got nuked. He's taking it on himself to... Oh, does he get her? Okay.
We are undefeatable.
Interesting.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Oh, he's in trouble, right? Okay.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
I'm doing this my way!
What is this?
Magneto!
Oh, so he's just stopping the cart. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Gets a couple seconds of stoppage there.
Things are gonna be
Worth?
Only 60
I don't know.
seconds left.
You're ready for action. Get ready to Someone scratch my
Nice. See, Rocket can do decent damage if you land all of those shots.
This is real firepower!
Down to 30
What is he doing?
seconds. There's still a chance to stop them.
What is he doing?
For mutant kind!
This is real firepower! I'll patch you up.
Okay. I like to see that jetpack tech there, hiding up on the wall.
By the eye
Very interesting.
of Agamotto.
I wonder if there was a call in voice chat. Hey, I'm coming in, Rocket, like hang out, and then I'm gonna need you there. Because that was interesting.
Waiting until we have a winner. You needed some help, didn't you? We are undefeatable!
I'll patch you up. I feel like myself again. See? It's working helpful.
Thanks.
Feel the wrath of the goddess! You're welcome.
I need assistance.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
My good deed for the day.
Hold still.
I am
I'm trying to help.
strengthened.
Ready for a
I'm doing this my way.
I'll patch you up. Bogies and go. Someone scratch my back.
Nice.
This is real.
Nice dancing around.
Score is 0.
Okay, while this next one gets started, guys, I want to talk to you about something that I have not seen anybody else do on the Raccoon. Not really. And this that.
You'll need a
So Sinatraa there was basically just, he was attacking sometimes, right? But not really that much. He was mostly just spamming his heal. But there's something about the mechanics of Raccoon's heal, right? So only one heal orb at a time can be healing one of your allies. So it doesn't matter if you have 5 right around one ally. It's only going to be healing at the same rate as if you had 1. So if all of your allies are pretty much healed, or if they at least have an orb on the way to them to heal them up. And by the way, one orb will pretty much almost, fully heal a squishy. You just need 1, maybe 2,
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
If you have all your allies covered, maybe you have,
What's a raccoon?
they're pretty much all full health, and maybe you have 2 like half healed allies, but you have an orbs on the way. You have a couple second window there to get off a bunch of shots. You can just dump a bunch of shots off onto, maybe a tank or a squishy, whatever you want to. Anyways, and you can thread in a bunch of shots basically between your heals and still be getting the same amount of heals as you would as if you didn't shoot. Like if you're just spamming like this. I mean, in situations like this where all of your allies are so close together and they're obviously being fired on by the whole enemy team, you pretty much can assure yourself that those heals are all going to be useful right back to back. But there are situations, I'm just saying, that you can weave in a lot of damage on Rocket that I don't see people doing. And at the same time, guarantee that your allies are going to live. You just have to have good game sense to know like where those windows are at, and you can get a lot of damage out. Like, just getting off some there. Ooh, okay, gets ult off there. Let's see here.
I'll patch you up. I feel like myself again.
Here's the enemies. Rocket.
You're welcome.
My life
I
energy flows
unleash
through
the Vishanti's
Gather
power.
around.
One couldn't win without the other.
I
By
need
the eye of Agamotto!
This is real firepower.
This day we prove ourselves worthy.
Glad to help.
All right, they got the push here. But that's where
You're welcome.
that's kind of the nitty gritty of Rocket, where oh look at this. Oh, he's so hardcore.
You're welcome.
Us against the world.
Relay deployed. This is real firepower. See, I'm fucking helpful. I'll patch you up.
Help, friends.
Nice.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the
Yeah,
momentum.
but since Rocket is a 1-star difficulty hero, right? He's not very complicated.
I'll patch
You need to
up.
use his simplicity to really nail in,
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
to really use really use that 1-star difficulty to nail in the fundamentals and really get those micro windows available that are open for you to do damage.
Myself again.
On these really easy heroes, you should be really just playing near perfectly as far as your positioning and everything else goes, because you just have less to worry about. You have less on your bandwidth, right? There's not really an excuse.
This is real firepower.
Good use of the dodges there. Yep. As soon as you hear the audio cue for certain ultimates, you basically just gotta flip a 180, just swing that mouse, and then jet away.
They got behind you.
Now he is... What is he doing? Really just playing with it here.
Get that vehicle.
Wow, he lives.
I'll patch you up.
Good medicine.
That's crazy. And it may seem like nothing, but even those couple seconds that he forced the enemy team to shoot at him and get nothing from it, that's a couple seconds that are really important
The world.
for the team to get back in position, etc. So I like what I'm seeing here.
Just dying. I'll patch you up. I made fun of her, but she was a good friend.
He's really not afraid to just be in the thick of it as this squishy raccoon.
Save that tree. Right.
You're
We
ready for
are undefeatable.
Do your work.
Thanks.
Who needs a power up?
Oh, I need assistance.
You're ready for action.
I feel like myself again.
This is real firepower. This is real firepower.
I'm doing this my way.
Wow. See, I would have at least shot... Okay, so check this out. I would have at least shot one of his heals to his, his allied Magneto there. He had time to easily just thread in one there. But maybe he was just hoping that his other healer would do it.
I'll patch you up.
Friends, gather around. Only 60 seconds left.
I'm opening a portal.
Final score: 2-2-1. Another epic victory! Big win!
So, let's see here. Yeah, he ends with 7,500 damage, gets 30,000 healing, all good numbers. But again, it's like, where are the numbers that are indicating, you know, your amplified damage from your ults and also the value of your revives, right? I mean, having a revived player in a team, I mean, that could potentially be what wins an entire team fight, you know, swinging the game like invaluably. So, I mean, how many points would that be worth, right? That could be worth like 10,000 points for 5,000 points. You know, if you get a revive off and instead of having your ally have to run 15, 20 seconds, they're just right there in 5 seconds. And it swings a team fight. That's, in my mind, that could be worth like 5,000 damage points or, you know, something like that. So on paper, it looks like, oh, he didn't really contribute as much as the other healer, but it's kind of hard to say when you think about those numbers. But overall, I mean, I think he did a great job. This is kind of what I wanted to see. He was kind of jumping into the role of like battle Raccoon, which I think is the most fun to watch, right? And it's also the most fun to play. I mean, we can all do it, but who, at the end of the day, I don't think a lot of us want to just be the Raccoon that's just has an ending game score of 0 damage and they're just firing heal after heal. I mean, it works, but maybe not as fun, not as flashy, right? So pretty rad stuff. It was cool to see him use the climbing ability to just kind of like draw attention or to stay out of vision at the top of those tall walls. Pretty rad. So shout out to Sinatraa, and thanks for leaving your profile open so we can watch these kinds of replays. And if you guys want more content like this, please subscribe, send a like, comment. You know how it goes. I really appreciate it. Thank you.